Have you lived your purpose yet? The topic of this video comes from my dog in her last days. And reflecting on these last days that we have her alive, we say, she's lived her purpose. She's lived her purpose, her life purpose. Although for a pet, it can be relatively simple. She's lived it out. She's done her duty. And I think about, for my life and for yours, you have to ask yourself, when you are in your final days, will you be able to say to yourself that you have lived your life purpose? I would often think about when I go ahead and do all the things that I'm doing, set all my goals and do all my visions and whatnot, do all my shadow work, all of my enlightenment work, all this work I'm doing, all this karma I'm burning through. A huge bottom line for why I am doing all this is just so I can earn the right to die happy. I think a large bottom line motivation is just being able to earn the right to die happy. And it's moments like these. You might be hearing the helicopter in the background. It's moments like these, when you're losing. There it comes. Just wondering if you can even see it. There it is. Patrolling. Super distracting though. So what I was saying is, it's moments like these that give me time to reflect on my own mortality. It's similar to the opportunity of going to a graveyard, but having the opportunity to witness a death that is close to you gives some serious weight to your self-reflection of your own death and your own mortality and your own life. How it makes it more palpable, it makes it more real that you only have a certain amount of time left here. And the question is, what are you going to do with your time? Are you going to live out your purpose? Such that by the time you leave this world, this reality, you will do so knowing that you did all you could. You'll do so knowing that you lived your life's purpose. Anyone, it's funny, as people in your life die off, it's the idea of you're next comes into play. Especially when it's like your siblings. That you're next. Death is knocking at your door. It gets more and more real. And by that time, How are you going to have prepared yourself? Because that day is coming. In a previous video, I talk about how life is preparation. This is one of the things you are preparing for. And also how you treat your people around you. Because you have no idea how much time you have left with them. Are you creating conflicts that won't matter in the end? Are you creating forks in your relationships? Divides in your relationships that you're going to regret if they leave you in this life? You see, I think a lot of people do not realize that in the end, the thing that you will regret the most is not loving reality enough. That's the number one thing you're going to regret. Not loving your people enough, not loving your life enough, not loving yourself enough. And that love is shown through the daily action. It's shown through choosing to create a vision, to create a life purpose. It's shown through giving your time to people, giving your time to the loved ones. All this action daily, putting in the work, is preparing for death. It's preparing for the death of others, preparing for the death of you. The worst thing that can happen is you come to the end of your life and you have a massive amount of suffering, realizing that you have so much left yet to do. That's why I even like the idea of having a contingency set, that you have everything you want to be done in life done by age 60. And then everything else is bonus. If you're in your 20s, that's 40 years. That's a lot of time. Well, at the same time, not much at all. It is in these moments where I am reflecting on the death of a family member, really, that I'm reminded that I only have so much time left with my other loved ones and with myself in this reality. And to really receive every day as a gift, no matter what you have, no matter what fucking bullshit, human bullshit, all the games, no matter what's going on, to still just take it in strides, have a sense of humor and see the funniness in it. And for the bottom line, just to be grateful and to love what is, and to love the opportunity to even be able to experience all these shenanigans and all of these hardships and trials, and also to be able to experience the triumphs when we do go through our trials. Life wouldn't be interesting otherwise if it was just straightforward. An accomplishment is way better when you struggle. So even in this moment, I ask myself, what is reality trying to tell me? What is reality trying to tell me now? And I want to ask myself in 20 years from now, Have you lived your life purpose? Have you lived your purpose? Have you fulfilled your purpose? Just like Leah. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.